Hey guys, this is Gaël, and I guess you are great today. Today I wanted to quick jump on to talk to you about the F word. No, not that one. Failure. Yes, I want to talk to you about failure. Yesterday, something happened to me, and I wanted to share that with you. And something like, wow, that was really like a change. Just something changed. As you may know or not, I'm on a 72 hours fast during all the January. My goal for January is to fast 72 hours, refeed, and 72 hours, refeed, 72 hours, and so on during all the January, right? And this is my goal. And yesterday, after 16 hours fast, I just stopped my fasting because I have a massive headache. And I shared that in my peer group of fasting, and I shared, I failed my 72 hours fasting because my headache was unbearable and I could not go further than 16 hours and I failed. And someone in the group corrected me and say, oh, you did not fail 72 hours. He said, despite the fact that you have headache, you succeed to fast 16 hours and now you will start again. And I was like, whoa, that's really like a slap in my face, back to reality. And I was like, of course I did not fail. I would have failed if I had quit, but I move on and I start again. And yes, I succeed despite the challenge of my headache. Despite that, I succeed to go for 16 hours. And wow, that's just by changing the wording, just by changing my language of describing my experience, I changed my motivation as well. So this is something I wanted to share with you. Change your language, change the way you describe your experience. Because in my case, if I've stayed with, I failed 72 hours of fasting because I have headache, then I wouldn't have been motivated. And it's a good friend which shared that with me and said like, hey, you did not fail 72 hours. He said like, you've succeeded 16 hours. And sometimes we forget about how little success that lead to our bigger result, because we are so focused on the result that we forgot about all the path we've walked. It would be like, I'm going for a 20 kilometers walk, and after 10 kilometers, you say, I need some rest because I'm tired after 10 kilometers. And you said, I failed walking my 20 kilometers. No, you've succeeded to walk 10 kilometers and now you take a little break before walking the 10 kilometers more. And just by changing the meaning, just by changing the wording and just by changing the way you describe your own experiences, then you can change your feeling and then you can change your perception and then you can move forward. So this is something that I really wanted to share with you because it's the language we use on an everyday basis to describe our experiences have a massive impact on how we feel it, how we experience our own experience. Like the way we perceive the word and the way we describe it can change everything. I know all that, it's all knowledge, but sometimes it's just good to have some great reminder. Like just sometimes it's good to have someone who's just slap you in the face and say, hey, you have not failed, you have succeeded to do something else. And it has reminded me of this quote that is sometimes overused about Edison, who like failed to create the bulb lamp. And he said like, I haven't failed 9,000 times. I have found 9,000 ways to not create it. And just changing the wording can change the way you experience your action and your results. For me, something I would love you to do is to now be more aware of the language you use to describe your experience, to describe your action, to describe the results you get when you put some action. And for me, something that was working fine, but sometimes it's good to have a reminder as well, was like, what is the stunning results that I get from my action. Because I know that it's not about the action, it's the result I get is because the action I put in place. So now I know, wow, I get this result by doing that. It's amazing. So whatever I will do differently from what I've done, I will get a different result. And that's just a reminder for me, like, what's the amazing result I get from my action? Because now I know those actions will lead to these results. So whatever action I will do will change the result. So I guess that you will take a lot from this video. And if you like the video, put a thumbs up and share the video to someone who you think will be more valuable. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, put the question in the comment and I will come back to you to answer those. Love you guys and enjoy your day. Bye.